30 days, no restaurants, no online shopping, no subscriptions, no unnecessary spending, just 30 days. And my bank account went up by $1,400. Today, I'm telling you exactly how I did it and how you can do it too. Look, I was skeptical too. I thought a no spend challenge was for people who were desperate, people who had no other choice. But then I checked my bank statement one random Tuesday night, and I realized I had spent $340 in 1 week on nothing important, nothing I even remembered buying. That was the moment I decided to try it. 30 days, no unnecessary spending. And what happened completely surprised me. First, let me explain what a no spend challenge actually is. It does not mean you stop paying rent. It does not mean you stop buying groceries. It does not mean you starve yourself. Here are the rules. You only spend money on 4 things: rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, and transportation to work. That's it. Everything else, completely off limits for 30 days. No eating out, no Amazon orders, no new clothes, no coffee runs, no subscriptions you can pause, no impulse buys. Simple rules, incredibly hard to follow, but the results completely worth it. Week 1 almost broke me. Monday morning, I almost bought my usual $7 latte without even thinking. That's how automatic it was. I had done it every single day for 2 years. Tuesday, I got an email, flash sale, 40% off. My favorite store. I had to close my phone and put it face down. By Thursday, I was bored. And boredom is dangerous when you're used to shopping as entertainment. Here's what I did instead. Every time I felt the urge to spend, I wrote it down in a notebook. Item, price, how I was feeling in that moment. Bored, stressed, anxious, tired. I was not buying things because I needed them. I was buying things because of how I was feeling. That realization alone was worth the entire challenge. By end of week 1, I had saved $180 just from not eating out and skipping my daily coffee. Week 2, something shifted. I started cooking at home every single day, and I realized I actually enjoyed it. I was eating better, spending less, and I had so much more time because I wasn't driving to restaurants or waiting for delivery. I also started finding free things to do: parks, library, YouTube, calling friends I hadn't spoken to in months. Money had been replacing real experiences in my life, and I hadn't even noticed. Week 2 savings, $340. Total so far, $520. Now let me talk about something nobody mentions when they discuss the no spend challenge: your social life. Because here is the truth. The hardest part of spending less is not the coffee or the shopping. It is the social pressure. Friends want to go out for dinner. Co-workers are doing happy hour. Someone's birthday is at an expensive restaurant. And suddenly, not spending money feels like not participating in life. Here's what I learned. You do not have to say no to people. You just have to get creative with how you say yes. Instead of dinner at a restaurant, suggest a potluck at someone's place. Instead of expensive birthday gifts, offer your time, a handwritten letter, or something homemade. Instead of bar hopping, suggest a movie night or a walk in the park. Most people appreciate the gesture more than the money spent. And the ones who don't, honestly, that tells you something important about those friendships. I also had a moment in week 2 where I almost broke the challenge completely. It was a Friday night. I was tired from work. I was stressed, and I just wanted to order pizza and watch Netflix. I stood in my kitchen for 10 minutes, staring at my phone. DoorDash was right there, and then I remembered something. Every time you resist an urge, you get stronger. Every time you give in, you make the next urge harder to resist. I made pasta at home. It took 20 minutes, and honestly, it tasted better. Week 3, I deleted every shopping app from my phone: Amazon, Zara, DoorDash, all of it, gone. And something interesting happened. The urge to spend almost completely disappeared. Out of sight, out of mind. It actually works. I also called and paused 3 subscriptions I wasn't actively using. That was $47 a month back in my pocket, just from one phone call. Week 3 savings, $290. Running total, $810. Let me also tell you what I did with the money I was saving every week. I did not let it just sit in my checking account, because money sitting in a checking account has a way of disappearing. Every Friday, I transferred whatever I had saved that week directly into a separate high-yield savings account. Out of sight, out of reach, growing quietly. By week 3, seeing that savings account number grow became more exciting than any purchase I could have made. That was a real shift. Saving became addictive, in the best possible way. Now let me talk about something that nobody prepares you for: the mental exhaustion of saying no constantly. By week 3, I was tired. Not physically, mentally, Every single day, multiple times a day, I was making a conscious decision to not spend money. And decision fatigue is real. It wears you down. Here's how I dealt with it. I stopped treating every spending decision as a willpower battle. Instead, I made rules in advance. Rules require zero willpower because the decision is already made. My rules were simple. I do not buy coffee outside, ever, during this challenge. I do not open my email promotions folder, ever. I do not go to Target or any store without a specific list, ever. When you have pre-made rules, you do not have to fight the urge every single time. The rule has already fought it for you. This is the same reason successful people wear the same clothes every day. Same reason they eat the same breakfast. Remove the small decisions. Save your mental energy for things that actually matter. By making these rules, week 3 became the easiest week of the entire challenge. I'll see you there.